watching Mona Lisa smile. I'm not watching. I put it on. It's watching itself. Hopefully, I don't get a copyright strike. Pluto TV. It's a cool little fucking app. But no, actually, turn that shit down a little bit. Oh, copyright strike. But anyway, I don't know what it's about, but it seems like this Julia Roberts wants to be a fucking like art history teacher or some shit. I guess like the description says she wants to teach her students about enjoying life. I guess it's that what's it called, like eat, pray, love or some shit type stuff. I don't fucking know, but there's a different vibe. I don't know if this was '90s or early 2000s. There's definitely like a different vibe with like social normality. I don't fucking know. Like go watch the fucking TV show Friends. Go watch Friends and like look at the humor. And then like we don't really have many sitcoms. I guess we do. I don't know. I don't watch TV, but I know. I don't know. Like just look on the internet. Look at like the humor today. It's like so crude. It's not quite like Idiocracy. Remember Idiocracy from Mike Judge? And like the fucking main dude's like watching like the stupidest show on earth, and the fucking like recliner that he has in his fucking house is like a fucking toilet. It's just like it's the most bizarre shit. It was fucking. I mean, it's fucking hilarious. Idiocracy was a fucking hilarious movie. I don't think it's quite like that. I think it's more. I think a lot of it's like just. I think there's. I was just like hypersexual. Like realistically, if we're gonna talk about these movies from like the '90s, Julia Roberts, there's a lot of like rom-coms. Like you don't see that shit anymore. You don't see fucking rom-coms anymore. It's because that shit is just like blown out of the fucking water. Like it's not even a concept anymore. A fucking romantic building of a sexual tension relationship. Like now everything's just so fucking blunt. It's like, hey, you wanna have sex? Bro, I mean that's just like the culture of the day. Yeah, man, it's just so. It's like I don't know. It's been like stripped. It's been reduced to some like crude, primal form almost. And it's just like it lacks, class etiquette. Like that's kind of what I'm saying. Like you hear the dishes clanking out, sitting at a table, trying to be all classy and stuff. That's culture, and it just kind of made me think of like previous cultures. I know, I mean, there's been cultures, a lot of cultures, but I was watching or listening to a podcast about the Byzantine Empire, which was like Rome 2.0, but it was like the I think it was kind of like Catholic, but they had like a lot of traditions, like cultural things. It had a certain class, like a prestige to it. You know what I mean? Like the organizational structures and everything. It's like you just don't really see that anymore. You don't like. That's what I'm saying. Everything's been reduced to like this carnal, primal. Just, I don't know. It just lacks. It lacks the things that I feel like made people like clearly superior to animals. As like, I consider myself a naturalist. You know what I mean? And I love biology. I love to recognize our own nature and accept it, work with it or whatnot. And I do think a lot of like cultural traditions of the past have been like restrictive. But I think what we've done is straight up like cut the chains, and people didn't know like you're not supposed to go over the fucking edge, And, yeah, so now it's just like this fucking crude, messy, fucking, it's like a shit show if I'm just being honest. There's a lot to it, but one thing that I think is relevant is that I feel like people have been spoiled. I feel like intelligent people invented a lot of things that have made life like ultra easy, convenient, and like realistically, a lot of people take it for granted, but a lot of like kind of stupid people where in the past, they might not have been able to like get by just being stupid. Like it lowered the demand for class and intellect, you know what I mean? And now it's like it's too convenient, and people don't have to do anything, and they can still survive. They can still actually thrive. And as a matter of fact, like I would say, stupid people have actually been more prosperous than like intelligent people. They like survive, can get by, and they fucking have bred at like exponentially high rates. And the whole situation's kind of been overtaken by not very smart people. You know what I mean? And it's not good. So yeah, intelligent people kind of created the technology, and then like the setting, tilled the soil. Instead of growing their own seed, they allowed idiots to invade, you might say, and just take over, Now the whole thing's a fucking, like, it's just like so degraded. It's like crazy. It really is. It's bizarre to me. I gotta make sure I end this video before it cuts off. I recorded another video the other day. I was talking about fucking like cosmological history, leading up to life on Earth and evolution, and how actually what I'm talking about, where intelligent people have made life so easy and convenient that it like eliminated the elimination factor in natural selection, which has basically allowed like idiots to proliferate, which has interrupted the fucking multi-billion year long fucking upward evolutionary progress of like refining and improving the quality of biological organisms. I mean, specifically like within our species. And it's just like we basically allowed morons to fucking proliferate like way too much. Like, just imagine it's like a garden bed, like an orchard or something, just whatever. You want to intentionally like cultivate, breed high quality plants, that either beautiful or bear fruit or something. It's like you don't want to let your orchard or garden or whatever be like overtaken by weeds, It's like that's not what you set out to do, I feel like civilizations like that. It's like a garden that needs to be maintained with like high quality humans, and I think people kind of overlook that. I think a lot of trash is actually an offshoot of the quality of humans, because I think like I can kind of see with like dog breeds, even like some dogs are like really, let's just say like think of Malamutes or Siberian Huskies. They usually have like, they almost look like they have a certain dignity to them. Some of them are silly dogs that are crazy, but you know, certain dogs are like, they have dignity, you know. And then other dog breeds are like just stupid. No offense, but like, so like I don't want to hate them, but anybody's favorite dog breed, but like some dogs are just like a bulldog. It's not like a refined, high quality like dog. It's more like it's almost sloppy, you know. But that's what I'm saying. Like, there's people. There's differences in people. So we want society to be made up of primarily high quality people. And really, like, that's how it used to be. There used to be like classes and shit over in like India. They still got like a caste system, but it's like there's clear like separation. Like, this is the high quality stuff. That's medium quality, low quality. Like, and now people kind of can just. Dude, we got some of the celebrities that exist today. They're fucking rich and famous. They're like the stupidest fucking people on earth. I don't even want to be a dick, but I could fucking name some. These fucking like rappers and shit. Like, it's a fucking shit show out here, dude. It's like some of the stupidest fucking people can appeal on like a mass level and make a shitload of money, you know, from other stupid people. And it's just like, what the fuck? It doesn't even make any sense. Dude, our society is that's really what I want to say. It's an overgrown fucking shit show, bro. It's like, what the fuck is this shit, dude? Seriously, it's like I just started watching this, even that from like the 90s, the movie. I don't know, like I said, just study history. Even recent history, just study fucking history. So you can have like reference, you know. This shit is a fucking absolute fucking, it's a joke, dude. Our modern society is a motherfucking joke, dude. Like, I'm not even, like some people do some cool stuff, like there's just a rocket launch today, fucking SpaceX with their, you know, trying to go to Mars type shit. That's cool. AI is coming up. I mean, that's technology. But like the class and the dignity of people overall, the quality of humans that we're cultivating, it's like, it's a fucking shit show, bro. Even like the culture and like the way people just lacks dignity, honor. It's a fucking, it's so degraded. I don't even think like the technology matters when the quality of the humans is just so freaking like garbage, dude. That's what's so crazy. I like a lot of the stuff we're doing, technology wise, but if people are trash, it's like, what the fuck is the point? I don't know. But even like a movie from the 90s or early 2000s, like the fucking like style and the fucking just like I don't even know, like the standards maybe were just so fucking different. It's just like you just tell like that was 20 some years ago, 30 years ago, 20, 30 years ago. And you just see people had like more of a dignity. People were saying something like, you know, you go watch like the Oscars from the 90s, and like you could tell like everybody had like an individual personality. It was individual dignity, like, and there was like, I don't know, it just had, I guess there was better respect. I don't know, there's honor. Now it's just a fucking shit show too. Now you fucking celebrities are like sub 80 IQ fucking crackheads, you know, that are fucking make some fucking nursery rhyme jingle fucking music that idiots are like, oh, that's so cool, and like, dude, it's a crackhead world right now, like, for real. I'm not joking when I say that. If America's supposed to be like the fucking like leader of this stuff. Oh my god, bro! Don't copy America, bro. America is a failed experiment. America's a fucking shit show. It sucks because it was going good for a while, but I think it's clearly over the edge at this point, and I think a lot of other countries should stick to tradition of their respective cultures or whatnot. And I think a lot of those have lasted a long time, and if they stick to that tradition, it will allow them to last a long time. You know what I mean? I think America has been very experimental in switching things up and trying new things, and you keep doing that enough, it's like gambling. It's like eventually you're gonna fucking lose everything. Once you find something, once you find something that works, you should be like, okay, like this works. Leave it at that. Maybe if you're gonna experiment, do it very cautiously. We have to find stability, balance. And I just think we haven't. I think we went way over the edge. Like we did not stop and kind of find a nice cruising kind of speed. We kind of just kept going full steam ahead and whoosh, way over the fucking edge. Yeah. But yeah, I think, there could be some redemption and fucking find a balance of some sort and proceed cautiously. But I just don't think I see that happening right now. Even with technology, I was talking about AI and stuff, they're just rushing this shit out. Like, yeah, this don't look good. This does not look good. I don't know. I don't know what the future holds, but I do know I can study history and it just seemed to be way more like dignified, like classy. I don't know, just like classy, I guess is a word. But I don't know. I just don't see a lot of it like we used to, and like I said, study history as a reference. Like so many things have fallen just right off a fucking cliff, dude. And it's so crude. It's like it lacks like almost like divinity. Like it just seems godless, you might say. And I don't like it. That's the point. Anyway, I think I'm gonna leave it at that. I just wanted to make that point. And like I said, I recorded a fucking cool video the other day where I was talking about like the fucking evolutionary fucking progress and everything, and the fucking video cut out. It didn't save. I might be able to redeem it. I still got the fucking file, but it didn't like save correctly. Oh well. So yeah, I cut this one out before that. Alright, with that being said, that's just a point I felt like making. So there you go. Current world is a shit show, and we should, I guess, attempt to redeem it. Take note of this and take necessary steps to, almost like the Renaissance. Remember, there was like a fucking Dark Age and then the fucking Renaissance. Actually, that same podcast episode, the Byzantine, said they were like conquered by the fucking Ottomans, and then the fucking people like dispersed over to like the Western Europe, and brought a lot of the knowledge that was preserved there from like classical Greece era, and then that's when the Renaissance was sparked, which even led to people fucking, taking off looking for a new world from like Plato's, writings about like Atlantis and stuff, and then they set out and fucking found America, and here the fuck we are, They like preserve that knowledge and kind of like revive the spark of that kind of just refined thinking, So we need like a renaissance, a cultural renaissance of sorts. Seriously, it's just so bleak right now. It's just like so low IQ and stupid. Shit's like such an embarrassing thing, dude. I really just can't stand it. Like I try to be like cool and casual and like act like I don't care sometimes and just go along with the culture and like, yeah, you know, it's cool, it's cool, we're hip and cool. But realistically, bro, it's embarrassing, bro. We need a renaissance. We need like classical era, enlightenment era, like age of reason type shit, you know, like we bring all that shit back. Revive the spirit of like intellect, class, dignity, honor, everything, dude. Alright, I'm gonna leave it at that. Save the video. I don't want to cut out that video. So I'm gonna leave it at that. I'll talk to you later. God bless. That's all I gotta say. I'm out here. Much love.